Welcome, I'll be reacting to Rollerball. I've seen a few stills of some sort of game, but that's about all I know. This is a commentary, not a market substitute. Please support the original. And no spoilers in the comments when recommending movies, just the name and year of release. Ooh. I like the lighting reveal of showing the different sections. Is this an actual match or practice? Those look like little tiny cameras, presumably to broadcast from the middle, showing all the different angles. All right, definitely an actual match. The audience is arriving. Ah, we've got fans of something green. I'll join the green fans. It's my second favorite color. Great punk gauntlets. Thus the roller. Got it. Is it gonna be like American football on wheels, kind of? I don't know anything about sports. Yeah, I figured those were cameras.
Our corporate anthem.
Corporate anthem? Maybe it's futuristic. Not far in the future, though. The way we're headed. We've definitely got the 70s hair. They're very well coordinated. But I'm Team Madrid right now. Ooh.
You must hold it out in plain view at all times.
Interesting. It's helpful to have this play-by-play.
Rail comes Moonpie and takes out.
Ooh.
The old swooper Moonpie. Jonathan still has the ball.
Oh, there's goals. All right. Oh no. It's certainly an exciting game. I mean, as sports go. Oof. Was that legal? Definitely a contact sport. So now we're more like hockey. I love how she's there knitting. That would be me. Oh. Okay, we've had one death and like 5 injuries already. This is a hardcore game. If this is set in the future, and this is kind of the equivalent of gladiators, then we're thinking what? Bread and circuses? Distract the populace with the games, make sure they have basic sustenance, and then the corporations presumably are in charge and they just run everything. And no one will question it because they're distracted by all of this. Oof.
Yeah, play like our champion here. You take lessons from him?
Oh, we just give lessons to the other team.
How are you, Jonathan?
I'm feeling mean, Mr. Bartholomew.
Special show, all about you. No player ever had that before.
This is also a chance for him to speak out against any kind of issues going on in this futuristic society. People are definitely wearing specific outfits, kind of like Divergent. We have the erudites, dauntless, kind of. He just made someone's night. What a great building they found. Oh, the orange theme continues here. She even has an orange cape over there. And the planters. She's wearing an orange skirt. This color scheme is brilliant. Orange and blue are complementary colors on opposite sides of the color wheel. And we have them in this room. Primarily blue right here, but that just makes the splashes of orange that much more pronounced, especially in the grays Somebody really thought this through. This looks like a Space 1999 corridor in year 2. And this room is incredible.
Come in, Jonathan. Keep silence with me for a minute, won't you?
Oh, a meditation room? What a good idea. We need that in offices.
But now, there are executives who want you out.
Sure.
Final season.
10 years in this game, Jonathan. Longer than anyone ever. This program should now be used to announce your retirement.
Who wants that?
Even the corporate wars are a thing of the past.
Corporate wars? Oh no.
So now we have the majors and their executives. A few of us making decisions on a global basis for the common good.
I see. So the Hunger Games. Got it.
Well, I lost
I
out.
think he wants free will.
The corporation took my wife away because an executive wanted her.
I'm not going to review all that again. It was before I took over here, and I had nothing to do with it.
He was in love. But she must have been beautiful, and one of the capital wanted her and just took her. So he already doesn't like them, and now they're going to force him to retire. So if he's smart, he'll play it calm right now, and then wait for live television and say what he really thinks. He's very popular, and I think that's why they want him gone, because he has too much power now. And they don't like non-executives with power. But if he can recognize that, he might be able to leverage it. We'll see. Are we looking at Katniss right now?
That shouldn't be too hard for you. It's a stupid game after all. Awful. Do understand it.
Yeah, this is not optional when he's asking. It's a, do we want to do this the easy way or the hard way situation? Well, at least he found someone else.
We'd been together 6 months. Didn't you even want to say goodbye?
Oh. I'm tired enough.
I love his belt buckle. That's awesome. This is a great outfit. Ever since we got back to the ranch, we've had really earth-colored, beautiful, grounded color scheme going on.
Yeah. I'll take your arm home for lunch. You with me?
I forget what corporation's running what city. We still had 3 nations. That was before the corporate wars, even before Rollerball. Before everything.
3 nations. I mean, I could see it happening. Firefly propounded that America and China would eventually join up. So it wasn't that long ago, though, if he remembers it. And that explains why the executives are trying to keep such careful control. This is kind of a new hierarchy system, relatively.
Use your head. Lock your eyes on the target. Keep ears.
If there's anything I love, it's luxury centers.
Yeah, complete with Sleeping Beauty. I was in this ballet, in this particular section of the ballet, as a matter of fact. I still remember some of the choreography. It's all about getting your Garland in the right place at the right time. Except one time I performed this and it was outside and there were bees and they thought they were real flowers, so they kept flying as we were dancing. That was not fun. This is the music you were hearing.
Just want to study up on some things.
You could go to the computer center where the real librarians transcribe the books, but we have all the edited versions in our catalog.
The edited versions, I see.
I guess that's where all the books are now.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Well, that's the first thing you want to do when you take control. Take away all the books and edit them. Da, 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 dum. Come on, finish the soundtrack. Da, 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 da. So
I'm Daphne.
they just kind of send him people, I guess.
That figures.
It seems similar to Soylent Green's furniture. I feel like they're changing some rules now, but it's a build-up to a big rule change later.
I don't want to leave the guys to play Tokyo with the rules breaking down. I mean,
Jonathan, it doesn't matter what you want.
I mean, this is a question of loyalty. He's loyal to his team, not the executives, and they don't understand that.
You are being recorded. If
Feeling
you'll
a little
just
woozy, are you?
try to read the announcement.
All right. Why don't you read the...
Oh, you want that, do you?
Mm-hmm.
You are making things very difficult.
How many assignments you been on, Dad?
He did not record it, though.
Especially in a game with no penalties and limited substitution.
Get mad and fly.
Please.
Don't underestimate
There's certain
them.
body areas that I know about, too.
The Tokyo team has a very eccentric playing style.
No penalties, all right? If I go down, I know
You need to be listening to the expert. He's trying to help you. You should listen to him. They are not ready. They're just laughing at it. They're gonna get taken down. Hard. I feel like Moon Pie is going to be taken out. It looks like women have become adornments in this future with one job, to look pretty. Which is terrifying. Although they are succeeding. I love the draping fabric that everyone's wearing. It's almost 1930s-esque in the silhouette and the fabric choice. And even harkening back earlier to ancient Rome. Whoa, that gown! It reminds me of the Star Trek one. You know which one I mean.
They're even after the old man because he didn't get your retirement announced tonight.
How come they put the program on without it?
I think they had to. They didn't want to. It's very tricky.
They'd already announced it. That poor tree. How could they hurt a tree like that?
Why argue about decisions you're not powerful enough to make for yourself?
What a scene.
There are rumors that the last game of the season will be played without time limit. Any comments?
No time limit.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just want to get out there and hit them little fellas.
Listen, stay close now, all right?
Oh, we're losing him. 100%. He's not making it out. Not with that interaction. Mostly elbows so far. I think Houston was supposed to lose this game and lose badly. Okay, finally. We got a bit of a kick there. Oh yeah, that was a great catch. Oh no. I think this is it. They're gonna gang up on him. It makes sense, he's a good player. Except now it's personal.
In my opinion, we are confronted here with something of a situation. The game was created to demonstrate the futility of individual effort.
Oh, I see.
Let the game do its work. Then he must lose.
Alright, it's library time. They have such a great ensemble.
The Rollerball champion. Ha! Wonderful.
Oh, misplacing data?
The whole of the 13th century.
Oh my. Not the 13th.
Place the...
Losing Dante is more than just annoying. It's a tragedy.
Some information about corporate decisions, how they're made and who makes them.
Energy equals genius.
Corporate
Entities control all fundamental elements of economic life, technology.
It's like the main computer kind of went a little, maybe too much knowledge. They did say the executives used to visit and then stopped, so maybe they did something to the computer? Ella.
Oh, Ella.
Finally. He has some great belt buckles. I really like his outfits in this. This like futuristic Texan. So far, she has simply been gently trying to persuade him to back the corporate viewpoint. I think that's why they sent her.
I mean, them privileges just buy us off.
Bread and circuses.
The next game, there won't be any substitutions allowed. And no time limit.
You're not coming out.
Everybody will die.
No time limit, they tell you that?
Yes.
They tell you to come here and convince me to quit?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but that isn't why I came here.
They were also talking earlier about how the game is supposed to show the futility of individuals fighting back and having freedom, that he's supposed to lose and prove that one person doesn't matter. But if he can go in there and prove that one person can make a difference, it will completely change society, I think, being on camera like that. But he's also risking his life. I don't even think he has a 50-50 chance of getting out of there. So this is where he has the choice, like he was just talking about, comfort or freedom. It's really too bad you can't have both. And that's been a lot of the struggle, I think, in the world leading up to this futuristic society. We as humans want to be comfortable, but also be able to make our own decisions. Play their game, you'll get her back, everything will be fine. Or go out there. Probably not come back, but make a statement. They're underestimating his stubbornness, though, and his love for the game and his team. He's made his choice.
I know we're probably gonna die.
Yeah. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. For he who sheds his blood with me this day shall be my brother, be he ne'er so vile. This day will gentle his condition. And gentlemen in England now abed will think themselves accursed they were not here, and hold their manhoods cheap, whilst any speak who fought with us upon St. Crispin's Day. He's like, all over the world. Oh, nice camera. Ooh. How many people are even left? 1 against 2? It's just Jonathan and 2 New Yorkers? They're not even playing the game anymore. It's just like straight up gladiator. I wonder if he could use the fire to his advantage somehow. He deliberately did that right in front of the corporate people. Well, that ball they established earlier was really heavy. It could be a weapon. He could at least take out the bike with it. Go do a goal. That would really upset the corporation. Just walk over there and put the goal in and win. Yes. Game over. The guy on fire. I think we're bookending the movie with the music. This is likely the end. Really nice score here. Classical music, perfectly chosen. This was an interesting film because although there was a victory here, people still don't have freedom. But he's moved things forward a little bit. People are starting to think and question things and realize that each person individually can make a difference, can do incredible things. Even all those gray suits at the end were cheering and shouting his name. And this entire time, he has refused to do as he's told. And he's proved to the people in charge that they're not really as powerful as they think they are. It's all an illusion. And when people try to take back that power, they're going to be able to do it. I was surprised that the thing that struck me the most is Zero. The idea that everyone's just dependent on this central computer to know everything and send back summaries that they can read, and that they have those corporate teachers where if you want to know something, you can just hire someone to tell you. Once everything got put into Zero, from what I can tell, they didn't handle it well and became very eccentric, so you may or may not get any answers from them. And all that knowledge, for all practical purposes, is gone. I still have some physical ones, but I live in a small space. It's very limited. I would say 90% of my books are digital. What if one of these days people decided, we're gonna just erase the digital books? Poof. No more books. And if they equally got rid of all the remaining paper books and put everything in this central computer, and something happened to that, like it did to Zero, we've got a problem as a society. Like a time machine level problem. I also think this is one of the more potentially accurate futures. What we saw here were city-states again. And that's a pretty normal default, from what I can tell, of human society, is to go back to like the Greek city-states with a kind of overarching, vague structure in charge. And the fact that the corporations run things also makes sense. I mean, they basically run things now, let's be honest. I could see national borders kind of eventually disintegrating and it becoming the major cities take the power, like New York, London, Tokyo, as we saw here. And I think the big takeaway is to follow your heart and to keep pushing. Everyone could make a difference if they stand up for what they believe. The cinematography here, outstanding. The camera work, the costuming, the set design, really stellar. I'll be honest, there were parts that kind of lost me. I'm not a sports person, but I would say overall this was a really good movie.